One project ends, another one starts. So today, one of the projects we're doing today is we're gonna go through this little killer B250. This has got MRF 492s in it. Let's see. Complete rebuild, upgrade power wires. She gets hot when you plug it in and put power to it. So he's saying this thing's going into transmit mode or it's oscillating, one of the two. Oh, there's Chris, my student. I gotta put the headset down. Let's keep going on this just for a minute. Let's go ahead, we'll plug this into the bench supply here. And we'll see what happens here. Just let it rest in there for a second. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, see, it's already keyed up, pulling 28 amps right now. See this? Even with it unkeyed. So, okay, we've got an oscillation issue or something. Something's going on. Wouldn't surprise me if we got a transistor that's gone open in a way that's causing it to do some issues. This poor little amp has been beat up. It's okay. We're gonna make it do good things again. Wow, it's a trip. I've never seen one go into full-blown chooch mode without the relay kicking on. Let's kick on the FLIR and let's find out what's going on here. So with the FLIR in play, we can see this one flyback resistor is getting hotter than hell, which tells me there's a problem with this transistor. And they're both turning on, but this is the only one that's interesting. Well, he says he wants me to fully rebuild it, so I'll clean it up. Got some weird stuff going on with the... Well, shit, brother, I don't know how well this is working for you. You've got the key-in transistor's not all the way down. The preamp transistor is... Got an LED issue going on here. This is to slow down the meter. There's a lot of little things going on here, so looks like the power wire's been a little butchered. Good Lord, that is hot. I mean, fuse holder's 129 degrees, so we've got some problems that we need to overcome. Not a big deal. We'll get it stripped apart, we'll get it cleaned up, we'll see what we can get it to do here. Well, moving right along here, just attempting to get shit done. So this is the MRF 492 that came out of this thing. Check this out. This transistor was bad. It's just bad. That's the whole problem. It was going into oscillation mode. Remember, that's a joke. I don't use the term oscillation. It's a joke. We quietly are making fun of another builder out there that even spells it oscillating. This one's got a gain of 46. So we had a transistor go bad. Not the first time we've ever seen that here. Never. We've never seen that before. Anyhow, transistor is bad. No big deal. I went ahead and I replaced the keying transistor with the right keying transistor, and then I did the upgrade on the preamp with the right kind of preamp. And then I added 2 100 ohmers to get our 47 ohms as required. I don't know what this reads, don't even care, it just looks ugly, so I took it out. I took out the capacitors that don't look so hot. Let's see, what are these things, by the way? These are 10 volt. Oh wow, 63 picofarad. No, 10 volt is 63. Pardon me, 10 UF at 63 volts. Pulled those out. That was over here. Cleaned all that up. Came in and repaired the trace, because all I got to do now is solder this trace down because the trace has been so hacked up. These are not the stock finals, by the way, that were in this amplifier. They were not. Somebody else has added all of this stuff. So washed it up real good and clean, got it all nice and shiny on the inside. The only thing left that I want to do is I want to check this cap here. I want to make sure that we've got ourselves our 1200 right here. If not, we'll put 1000 and 250 in here and we'll get this going again. I'm going to put probably the tx250 in here as replacement transistors and bolt them down. And we'll start doing power wire upgrades and that kind of thing. And then we'll come around, the last thing we'll fix is this light. We'll replace the burned up light that's in the front. We'll actually put a new bulb in here as it's needed. And we'll get rid of this horse shit back here. And then it should probably work. Ooh, good. Okay, moving on, getting shit done. Okay, so this cap here is supposed to be 1000 picofarad for like a Texas Star 350, and the 250 it's 1200 picofarad. This transistor was blown. This one I can't trust it. I'll explain to you why here in a minute. Each one of these capacitors should be a 330 pico capacitor, and with these are one's 130 and the other one's 120. This is the wrong resistance value. This transistor was dead. This one was hooked up backwards. This was the bad bulb that I replaced. They put this across the meter on the front of the amplifier to make it swing way over into the corner. And this right here is supposed to be a 1.6 ohm resistor, and it's 500 ohm. Because of 500 ohms on the bias circuit, that means that there had been too much current present in the bias circuit for these transistors. I know this one's got a gain of 46, but I can never trust it or use it in anything because it's probably had 4 or 5 volts put onto the input tab. So this transistor has been compromised because somebody didn't know what the frig they were doing, right? So let's go over here to the amp real quick. So we got power, pre, and all three of them light up now. It's lit, it's just dim. Come on. Okay, you're gonna be that kind of guy today. Got it. Well, it was working just a minute ago. There we go. Don't have a very good stab on the bulb. Now it's working. Okay. So replace the light bulb with the actual right element. Got that all working. The preamp obviously works. We went and replaced the transistors with HG2879s. This resistor was no good. This resistor was the wrong value. This transistor was no good. This one wasn't even connected. Didn't even bother to test it. That cap was the wrong value. This cap was the wrong value. And this one here was at 500 picofarad. So we went ahead and replaced it with a nice, like $15 metal clad. And then we did a power wire upgrade on it here. Also got rid of the butt spliced garbage here. And the end result is this. Radio drive, hello 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello 1 2 1 2. Hello, 1, 2. About 400 watts on the peak. Low. Hello, 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 hello. About 380. Variable. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Variable fully working. Input swir. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Hello. 1, 1. Okay. So the moral of the story is, oh, Killer Bee 250 does 400 watts now. Just like that. All we had to do is figure out all the different parts that were put in here by somebody that didn't know what they were doing and caused all kinds of problems. The only thing I haven't looked at is the needle on the front. Hello, 1, 2. Hello, 1, 2. Well, that thing sure seems to be working okay without this juggernaut of electrolytics on it. My work here is complete. I'm going to put new screws in the side for you, because the ones that were in here, the two that, there's these 2 screws that are really rusted, and this third one. We're going to go over here to my Texas Star screwy pile, and I'll grab a couple more new screws for you, and we'll put them in there to put the lid back on. And here's the lid. Lid's in relatively good shape, other than some tape marks on it. We'll make sure to put a logo right on it for you, but man, you're done. Pretty simple, quick, easy rebuild. Only took a few hours, like 4, because, you know, have to check so much stuff, is what it is. Thanks for tuning in and following along. Everybody out there in YouTube land, thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for all the comments. And as always, please come check us out on Patreon. They're the reasons why all of this gets to go on, and I appreciate the support through Patreon. These guys right here, Patreon.com/BBI. Super shout out to Bird, Coaxial Dynamics, Penta XS Siglant, MechMan, Matchlet. Gentlemen, I'm the biggest mud duck in Idaho, and I'll see you. Bye.